New statistics are now showing an eye-opening increase in the amount of calls to the new National Mental Health Crisis Line.
We're talking about more than 2 million calls and messages just in the last 6 months. Samantha Johnson sat down with an expert to talk about mental health awareness, especially for men. Sam?
That's right, Julia. So this mental health crisis line used to be a long phone number, but this summer it actually relaunched as 988. It's a simple number that everyone can call for help. And according to the new numbers out this week, people are calling and they are remembering. So let me walk you through this. We looked at data compared to December of 2022 to this past December once they got this new shorter phone number. And listen, they say answered calls went up by 48%, chats went up by 263%, and texts went up by more than 1,400%. And most of these calls were answered in less than a minute, according to the experts. Now, I sat down with one mental health expert. His name is Dr. Shane Kuhlman, and he told me that really what's important about this is that he's hearing now more than ever from more men making their mental health a priority. And here's why this is important. He told me that men are less likely to report any sort of mental health struggle they may be experiencing, even if they are having those symptoms. He also told me men are more likely to self-medicate during those times. And he says men compared to women even have a higher suicide rate. So right now, Dr. Kuhlman is really emphasizing, especially for men, that it is important to know your feelings are real and valid.
I've literally had guys come in and tell me that, I don't know what this is, but this isn't feel normal for me, and it may be normal, but it just may not feel normal for you. And you might just want to learn ways on different ways how to express that to yourself, how to express that to others.
And Dr. Kuhlman told me a lot of times that starts with simply checking in, even with yourself, with a loved one, or a physician if you feel the need be. So guys, we will have local resources linked for you at WTHR.com. Of course, one more time, that national hotline, you can call, you can text, you can chat. That number is 988.